Hi, this is Dr. Athena. I've spent most of my life playing, teaching, and thinking about music. 2 weeks ago, while I was driving and casually going through recent music rankings like I usually do, one song suddenly caught my attention. The melody, the structure, the vocals, even the lyrics, everything felt deeply intentional and emotionally connected to me. It did not feel like most pop songs nowadays. It felt like a sincere and a real piece of artwork. Then I looked at the credits and saw it's the collaboration between RAYE and Hans Zimmer. And immediately this emotional architecture of the song started to make sense to me. So in this video, I want to explore this piece from different perspectives, including the lyrics, the vocals, the harmony, and the orchestration, and also the musical form itself. Let's listen to the music.
Did you know the odds to be born on this earth's 1 in 400 trillion? I conquered those odds, yet I can't conquer leaving this house. I eat, sleep, scroll and work, but there has to be more than just merely existing. In fact, I was thinking there's not enough wine in the fridge to unleash me in this feeling. Feeds for some feminine healing. By that I mean I called my girls and said SOS, pick a dress, pick a time and an address for the upcoming night. And the call-offs and the...
This is actually where I stopped and checked the composer's list, because such a long phrase in pop music is really uncommon, especially as the first phrase, even though just by speaking the chord progression in one breath is very difficult for me. I'll show you. So the intro has a lot of chords changed, and it goes C minor, G minor, C minor, B flat major, E flat major, F minor, G major, and C minor, G minor, C minor, B flat major, E flat major, G minor, B flat major, B flat major. Yes, it's quite a lot, and this is in one phrase. If you try singing it yourself, this phrase, you will realize how demanding it is. I almost feel like the composer was secretly testing how much breath support my lower belly could handle. That's also why it feels so cinematic. The phrase layers and stretches like orchestral writing, so it gives the music this huge sense of emotional expansion. It's definitely a song for people to appreciate, not to sing. Let's hear it again.
Did you know the odds to be born on this earth's 1 in 400 trillion? I conquered those odds, yet I can't conquer leaving this house. I eat, sleep, scroll and work, but there has to be more than just merely existing. In fact, I was thinking there's not enough wine in the fridge to unleash me in this feeling. Feeds for some feminine healing. By that I mean I called my girls and said SOS, pick a dress, pick a time and an address for the upcoming night. And a call.
The opening lyrics immediately says, did you know the odds to be born on this earth's 1 in 400 trillion? I conquered these odds, yet I can't conquer leaving this house. How relatable is that when you are depressed or emotionally exhausted? Sometimes even getting out of the house can feel impossible. It's such a real emotional condition. Sometimes we feel trapped, not only physically but psychologically inside ourselves. The contrast of these lyrics is very powerful.
And the call-offs and the call-out, calling all my baddest women, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clack, symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack, symphony, I love the sound of it. Oh, let the girls out. I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And this sound reminds me that it's going to be alright.
When she keeps repeating, it's going to be alright, it feels like someone genuinely trying to hold themselves together. What's beautiful here is that she's not pretending to heal alone. She is actively reaching out for help from her girlfriends. She says, send a call out, send a call out. These are the people who truly understand her and can pull her out of that emotional darkness. The song becomes powerful not because she suddenly becomes invincible. It's because she was such a proud person, but now she allows herself to be supported by others.
Never could have guessed I started my morning in tears. Got a great waterproof mascara I can recommend. I should try my luck in Hollywood and find some auditions, because the way I fake this smile could pay the mortgage and the rent. Climbing to my lonely throne before my TV. I feel alone, I feel like no one really needs me. So thank you, Carly, for having a sixth sense and for calling to remind me don't settle for depression on a Friday night.
This is so real. Probably the job you're doing right now is not even what you truly love, but you still have to keep going because that's how you pay the mortgage, the rent. And I think so many people relate to this quiet exhaustion. Even when we are emotionally drained, we still have to stand up, get dressed, smile, and hold ourselves together in front of the world. That's why this song felt so human to me. It understands the invisible weight people carry every single day.
I need a pep talk. I need a hug. I need a dance floor. I've got one more life. I need to get out the house more and really start living it. Heavy as the burdens that are weighing on me. I will lay them down under some pink and blue lights. Call my girls instead as always. Make a dress, make a time, and a dress for me. Oh, go, we go. Send a call out, send a call out. Calling all my baddest women. It's about to go down. Click, 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 click.
I love how the high heel rhythm in this section suddenly doubles in speed. It feels like she has this urgent need to get out immediately, to find an emotional release as quickly as possible. Also, what touches me about this lyric is she's not searching for answers. She's searching for comfort, presence, connection, and the feeling of being understood. This made me reflect on something deeper, which is healing in relationships happens in the smallest and most ordinary moments during daily life, like pep talk, hug, eat meals together, as Alian de Botton's idea that love is not found in perfection. It's quietly cultivated through everyday companionship, patience, and presence. Anyway, let's move on the music.
It's about to go down. Click, 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 clack. Symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack. Symphony, I love the sound of it. You let the girls out. I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And the sound reminds me that it's going to be alright. Jimmy Choo, it's time to open up the closet. It's a sad sight to see when I look blonde and gather cobwebs. Why I'm like an alien in every dress I try side. Every time my music louder and pretend. It's the only thing that's hurt me. Left leg give up on me. Am I just a product of everything that was done to me? Run to me, come to me, someone bring the sun to me. I can see the glimmer of the girl who wants to believe. She needs a pep talk. She needs a hug, she needs a dance floor. She's got one little life. She needs to get out the house more and try and start living it. Heavy as the burdens that are weighing on me. I will lay them down on some pink and blue lights. Call my girls instead as always. Make a dress, make a time, and a dress for me.
And I just realized that Dave Meir directed this music video. He's known for turning psychological and emotional states into visual experiences.
Send a call out, calling all my baddest women, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clack, Symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack, Symphony, I love the sound of it. You let the girls out. I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And the sound reminds me that it's going to be alright. Though this season of her life had been cold, lonely, and tough, though she slipped back into a darkness she had hoped by now to have overcome, she had learned a beautiful lesson as she kissed her girls goodbye and thanked them for getting her out the house. That maybe everything was going to be alright.
It becomes a whole sound world made from high heels, claps, drums, and even something resembling a distant siren alarm. Together, these sounds create a feeling of feminine power and collective presence. It almost feels like a signal to the world that this woman is no longer shrinking into herself. She's strong, she's grounded, and supported by the energy of other women around her. What I especially love is the tempo of this song. I actually tried walking high heels to its pulse, and it sits around this very steady pace, somewhere near 96 BPM. This tempo feels psychologically controlled and purposeful and grounded. It moves with a natural rhythm, almost like a determined walk forward. There is something deeply cinematic about it too. Tempos in this range, around 96, often allow space for emotional breathing, long phrasing, and gradual accumulation of tension. The song gathers strength slowly and steadily from within. And I think that is why the rhythm feels so emotionally convincing, because a real empowerment does not always arrive loudly.
And even if only for a moment, everything is going to be alright. It's going to be alright. Going to be alright.
I really love the harp in the background. It creates this imagining and fairy-like atmosphere, like she's slowly transforming and becoming someone different.
This moment is about to go down. Click, 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 clack, symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack, symphony, I love the sound of it. Like the clouds, I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And the sound reminds me that it's going to be.
Yes, she has learned her lessons and now she's flying with music. This cut may seem unreal or even absurd, but I think that's exactly the point. It reminds me of Albert Camus, who believed that life contains suffering and absurdity, but human beings must continue living consciously, courageously, anyway. Especially when the cello enter the stabilize the emotional space underneath her voice, like the music is holding her up while she finds strength again.
And there she danced under the weight of her clouds. But for the first time in a long time, she believed that one day she would again feel the sun. She must be patient. She must have faith in the seeds that are planted beneath the snow. She must hold on, and she must let go. She'll be alright. No riding shining armored knight. She will save herself this time. And in fact, tonight, she did confirm. The cold never lasts, my darling. It just teaches the heart how to burn.
How poetic is that? This outro feels emotionally overwhelming to me because underneath all the sadness, it focuses suffering does not always destroy a person, but deepens human consciousness. It reminds me of Friedrich Nietzsche, who believed that great depths of soul often comes through struggle. As he famously said, what does not kill us makes us stronger. Interestingly, there is a very similar idea in ancient Chinese philosophy. Mencius wrote that hardship and struggle can shape a person's spirit and deepen their understanding of life. I think this author does not just romanticize pain, but it suggests that difficult seasons can transform the way we feel, we love, and understand ourselves. I don't think this piece is just about romantic love. It is a piece about loneliness, embodiment, friendship, emotional survival, and slowly finding your way back to life again. I have always admired RAYE because she's such a multidimensional musician. She's a good songwriter and a good performer. Her voice carries this huskiness of fragility, which makes it sound deeply emotional. Her wide range of vocal diversity really sets her apart from everybody else. And Hans Zimmer, of course, is a master of cinematic sound worlds. He likes to take something very small, like a pause, a breath, a footstep, then expand it into something emotionally monumental. When I saw their names together, I knew this collaboration is going to be powerful. By the way, this song structure is not behaved like normal pop songs. The form goes intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, a final chorus, and outro. And that's my analysis. Let me know what do you think if you go through the song again. And of course, there's still so much more to talk about when it comes to a truly great piece of artwork like this. The lyrics, the orchestration, the philosophy behind it, the way the voice moves through the harmony. Every time I listen to this song, I discover something new. So I would really love to hear your thoughts as well. Tell me, what did this song make you feel? Did any particular lyric or musical moment stay with you? Leave your thoughts in the comment below. And if you enjoy this kind of deep musical and philosophical discussions, please like, subscribe, and join me for more conversations. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. 下课。